Hey, hi ho, cat guys, I'm Tangar Game Glass, and today we continue our streams considering TomeNET font bug. We are going to check few new stuff which we discovered. We already have kinda team who work on this project. Yeah, trying to fix this problem to find out why it's like this. And PowerWheel recently made investigation, and it's kind of very useful investigation. He understood why certain problems we have, but it's not the end, because in this stream I'll show some interesting things which I do not know could PowerWheel to explain or not. So I already created a small topic at the forum with links which I'll use in my stream today. First thing I want to tell you that today I'll show FontForge program. What is it? It's just very awesome program. It's free program for Windows or for other platforms. What's fun in this program? If you would see at our font, this is Phony. So in Phony, if we would check our font, we could see only glyphs. That's it. We do not know what we have there. So we see these characters, but there is no way to change something. So it's like predefined. So in this program, you see immediately what's where, and you also could look at glyph info to look Unicode values for any character. And let me start. So you could download this program, link at forum, and also we would use this ACI chart. This is full chart I found. I think it's the best one because I tried a lot. So it's all codes and description for all characters. So this problem which we have here, it's kinda we have two problems, not one. We have problems with these characters. I already described it. 0, 16 till 31 and this. So PowerWheel, he described at forum why we have problem with this, particularly these characters. Not with this. With this we would talk later because it's kind of interesting thing about them, but with this. So he told that in Unicode, and I found it here, for example. So in Unicode there are certain glyphs which are undefined, so which are not used in Unicode. Just so we have problems. We have problems with, let me open it, 129. Okay, let's start 141. So 141, you see it's empty. 143, 144. So actually in ASCII, these glyphs, you see this exclamation, like question mark, they're always like they're not used. So that's why we can't use them. So now we know why we can't use these 5 characters. PowerWheel, he investigated it, and he found that it's system. It's not system, but just in ACI encoding, these glyphs, this particular 129, 141, 43, 44, all these red things, then not possible to use them. I tried to rearrange them. I tried to change, to give them a value. So from here, I found it. 129. This one. It's empty, but we have this number. I do not have it here. Let me took it from other place. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I need to move a bit to my history, and I need to share another link. Yeah, I just noticed it that I closed a good link. Yeah, this one we would need. A lot of different sites has this table. It just has this use. They're very useful. So it doesn't here. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's another website. So I just tried to use different symbols for it. Yeah, I took it from not from here. It's not easy to find it. Where I found it? Feel myself stupid right now. I'm sorry that we have to wait a bit. $129. Okay, I just know that this symbol for this thing, it's called, you see, this is a name, glyph4. This is a Unicode value. So I just know that this Unicode value, because I googled it, it shows like U plus some letter. I know that this one, you see, we have -1 here, but it looks like this. So when I tried to do it, when I tried to remap it, glyph4, you see it's here. But when I save this file, I generate font, this font, generated like this. So I save it, WinFont, generate, okay. Now it's saved, this file. So when I open it again, it still shows this question mark. So it's not possible to remap these symbols. I do not know why. PowerWirm described it, but I didn't very understood actually. But what we could do? So these symbols, okay, like 5 symbols, it's not possible to rearrange them because Windows forbid it. But what we could do is we could fix these ones for sure, from 16 till 31. And also funny that second works. So as we found out, this second works, and 30. Actually, this from 0 till 31, it hasn't to work, but it works for us because it's all system things. It's all system symbols, like start of header, start of text. For example, second one, start of text. It has to, it couldn't work, but it works in TomeNet. We could map and this symbol. And this one, 10, 11, it has to be broken, but in TomeNet it works, you know? So it's very funny thing that it seems these symbols, they're some kind of hard-coded. It gives us understanding that, you see, this symbol, this is this one 14 in this table 14. It's shift out, so shift in, shift out. It's like capital letter, the end of capital letter. So if we would see a table of our symbols in any character, for example Arial, this thing PowerVim showed that you also could find it table of symbols or something like this, how it's called. It's called, yeah, Windows start menu, Windows character table. So you could find your character table for Unicode or for other encoding. So this it can't work. Any people would say to you that how it would be, but it works in TomeNet. It means that this also could be done, these symbols. The only thing, we do not know how to do it. We could see that these glyphs, they have certain characters, and here it's like they look the same. I do not know why. Some of them doesn't have anything here. So I mean, this has to also do not work, but it works. So, and second also works, and also so TomeNet mapped a lot of symbols which has to can't be worked, but they work. So it means that we could make this works also, and maybe it's even possible to create hard code or hack, I do not know, to edit this font. So if we would check this font manually, like here, yeah, it doesn't look very understandable. It's better to take some. I downloaded a few other fonts to check them. By the way, it's interesting to look at them, how they look here. So, for example, if we would compare these fonts, how to do it properly. It's hard because this program it's glitching when you have several instances. You see, this also doesn't work. These things, but they mapped some stuff at it. So till 27, it doesn't work here, and here also, but here, doesn't. So what I wanted to say, yeah, if we would edit these fonts, like this one, for example, it's not really good example. I mean, there has to be a syntaxis. Maybe it's possible just force it somehow to change this file. I do not know, but I didn't find an editor which gives possibility to read what is it, to understand how this file looks like. So yeah, it's pretty lame of me. I'm not really good in this coding stuff, this encodings, this character sets. I just try to fix this problem because yeah, I want to have more possibilities to change more glyphs, to arrange more stuff in TomeNet. So I tried whole day. I tried different things, tried to remap something, to change something. For example, you could just copy this glyph here, but it doesn't help. It's still the same. So maybe if you would look into this program, maybe you would understand something which I do not understand. There are a lot of different stuff. For example, if we would see at glyph info, at this font info, there is a character sets and Unicode ranges. And so this is our encoding 1252. This is characters which we have in our font. So a lot of stuff in this program, just check it maybe if you know more than me, because in Phony we doesn't have such possibilities. In Phony it's very limited program, and in this program, in FontForge, you could edit every glyph, to look at it, to transform, to encode this stuff, to force encoding, so to do a lot of stuff. I tried a lot of stuff, but it didn't work. Maybe because I am doing like you know, a monkey. I do not understand what I'm doing. So still, I'm trying to help as much as I could. And so PowerVim, he suggested to change everything to Unicode format, because right now we have the problem is that we do not have Unicode format. TomeNet works with ANSI, but to change it, it's like a lot of work. It's hard to do because you need to change a lot of stuff in code. I do not know. Good developers do it because it's like huge work. TomeNet is a very big and complex game. So that's it for now, guys. If you have any ideas how to do this stuff, I'll find, when I'll end my stream, I'll find another link which I had where I had these numbers for all glyphs. So yeah, we investigated this problem. I think what we could do now, we could try to hard code glyphs from 16 to 31, because these ones from 129, I'm not sure that it's even possible to do something with them, but this is definitely something which we could do, because yeah, some of the system glyphs, they already has symbols. It means that they hard coded somehow. So if we would have even these symbols, like 15 symbols, it's more than enough. It would be very cool to have them. Yeah, but if TomeNet would go to Unicode, it would mean that we would have like unlimited amount of symbols to map. It means that we could like make even more distinction between monsters. It would be pretty cool, I think. We do not need, I think, too much. If there would be too much monsters, it would be hard to remember it. So it's not really good idea to draw separate glyphs for any monster. It's like, it would be hard to understand, but we could just make it a bit more gradation for hounds, for example, different types of hounds, so they could have different icons. So they would still be like Zs, but it would be more understandable. So we could put dragons, like for example, demons who could break walls, or we could make all guys who could break walls with certain icon. So we could make more all types of walls would be different, and so a lot of improvement could be done. And of course, certain boss monsters, right now we do not have glyphs for several important monsters, so it's easy to mess when you meet something. So guys, please tell me what do you think. could we fix it somehow without rewriting the code, or it's the only way? Yeah, thank you very much. I hope that I'll be able to play TomeNet finally, because all these last days I tried to figure out about these fonts, how to do it. And also yesterday Stukense had her first TomeNet stream. It was pretty fun. So yeah, and recently developers, they added very awesome stuff to the game, so I want to try it also. Thank you very much. See you next time. I'll put links as always in this topic at TomeNet forum, and I'll put this stream also there. See you. Bye, Bo. Good guys.